Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Okay, Leo, let's see the energy that we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the Four of Swords. So there's a level of tiredness here. Now, you can be resting, but you can also feel tired. So if that's the case, like you're resting but you still feel tired, you need to just check in with your body. You need to check in with yourself, see if you're, too stressed, see how hard you're pushing yourself, and see what it is that your body is saying that you need. Because there is a sense here of not really honoring our path, honoring what we're going through, and wanting to push through it, but also, even if it's like we're calming down and we're giving ourselves time to breathe, but we're not really looking at the real issue as to why we need to breathe or why we need to calm down or why we need to really connect with us. And that's going to be something that's going to be to our own detriment. So just be mindful about this, checking in with ourselves, knowing what it is that we really need, what we really want, how it is that we're moving forward for the best of our own well-being. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is grounding, yeah. It's that sense of I need to connect with myself. This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. And there's a real sense of how am I grounding myself? How am I centering myself during this time? How am I centering myself within my life, period? That's going to be really important for us. There is also a sense of nurturing our roots, nurturing what's really important. It's it's what's important to us. Spirit keeps on saying what's important to you, but it's like the foundation that you're building off of. And that's why the roots need to be strong. And so here, when we're talking about grounding, it's like, how am I feeding my foundation? How am I supporting myself? Or am I, eroding it by doing certain things, like not getting enough sleep, or, not taking care of myself, or pushing myself too hard, or not listening to my body and not listening to people around me who care for me, that type of thing. Because there is something here where we're very focused on one certain way of doing things. And Spirit is saying, like, our eyes are going to be opened up. There's going to be a different way. So let's look at what the cards have to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. And this is also saying, get out in the sun, the sunflowers, new paths, new way forward. There's a brightness coming in. There's an illumination. This is also the sun's light being very important for us, Leo. Now we're ruled by the sun we're ruled by the sun. And so here It's like letting that light shine within us, letting us move forward in understanding, in brilliance, in connection. That's going to be very, very, very important. But also from the 1st to the 15th, there is a sense of shining. There is a sense of really standing out from the crowd and making yourself seen in this world. And that's going to be something that's really beautiful. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be seen by everybody, become a movie star or anything like that. It does mean that we're starting to align with our path and what we want and our real purpose on this earth, which leads us to this 10 of Swords. We have had a lot of setbacks. The 10 of Swords is wisdom that has been gained through heartbreak, pain, disappointment, hurt. It's learning. And the way that we learn is not usually by people saying, oh, don't do that because XYZ. It's usually touching the stove, seeing that it's hot, and realizing, oh, wow, I'm not as infallible as I thought I was, type of deal. And so there are lessons coming forward that had really cut us deep when we had to learn them. But now we're seeing ourselves rise in a strength, in a beauty, in a connection that is just a resurrection of self. There is a real sense here of, I know what I want, I know what I'm looking for. And there's also a sense of like somebody had written us off, or somebody had thought that we are, taking on too much or not looking at the bigger picture. And there's a real sense of, no, I knew what I was doing. Like I'm seeing where I need to be. Now the Two of Cups right here is healing love coming in. There's a real sense of balancing. There's a real sense of knowing what it is that we want, knowing what it is that we're looking for. But there's also a sense of stabilizing within ourselves. This is a time where we realize we can't do it all on our own. And that's going to be very important, that realization, that understanding. With the Two of Cups, there's a healing that's coming in during this time that's going to surprise us. It's going to take us on a path that we didn't even realize that we need to go on. And there's something here where it's like 2 hearts, 2 hearts, 2 hearts. Now, it can be that we're falling in love with somebody. It can be, a child is coming into our lives some way, or, an adoption of a pet or something like that, because I just see 2 hearts, 2 hearts, 2 hearts. And it's just this unconditional love. So wherever you can have this unconditional, beautiful love coming into your life, that's where you're going to be soaking it up. Kind of like, very much like a cat soaking in the sun. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There is this real sense here of our hearts moving us forward. But there's also somebody who really shows their stance on things through love, through compassion, through insight, through understanding. And there is a sense of, I need to move forward for my heart, for myself, and in the place that emotionally I need to be. So there can also be this different direction that we're taking during this time to really say, what do I love? What do I need? What's important to me? Where do I need to be for me? And how do I really step into what I love within my life? There is a person who lives by this example. They move forward in love. And I see this person as, kind of being written off. It's kind of like, oh, this person is foolish type of thing. They don't understand. They're not as savvy in the world, like as cool, quote unquote cool, as other people are. But this person has a strength to them that you're going to really start to admire. So that's going to be really beautiful, and you're really going to start to connect with. And this can even be you connecting with your own strength of, okay, maybe everybody doesn't see this as cool, but it doesn't matter what you think of me. It matters how I connect with me, what I think of me, and how I'm moving forward in this connection with my heart, in this connection with what I love. Now, the Five of Wands comes in, and I just see this as like an earthquake to everything that's going on up here, because the Five of Wands is argument for the sake of argument. It's a sense of battle. It's a sense of play kind of gotten out of hand. There is also a sense of sometimes feeling like we need to fight and not sure who we need to fight or why we need to fight, but just thinking, okay, I need to fight. I need to, make myself known, or go after this, or do this, or push myself this way. And Spirit is really showing us here that there's a certain amount of chaos that we just think is supposed to be part of our lives, that we're really starting to step away from, and we're really starting to step into what we want for ourselves, where we need to be for us. And that becomes the game changer here. So just noting that there's a sense of chaos that it just takes us by storm. It's like Spirit is saying that it pulls our attention. It's like we want to go this way, and it pulls our attention. to the chaos. And it's like, okay, this just feels more comfortable because this is what I'm used to. I'm used to the chaos. I'm used to the fighting. I'm used to, having to be on my guard. And Spirit's saying, why? Why are we perpetuating this? And it moves us to the Ten of Cups. So once we see the chaos, once we see the hurt and the pain and the disappointments and the sense of I need to be in fight mode all the time, fight or flight mode all the time, and how that's wearing us down. It's wearing us down physically, mentally, spiritually. That's when the Ten of Cups comes in. And it's like, what makes you happy? What do you love? What do you need to make time for in your life? And sometimes you need to just step back and say, I need to take a moment. I need to take a moment for me. I need to calm myself down, center myself, see what it is that I desire. Because that's okay if you do. So often we just feel like we have to just keep on running, keep on acting, keep on doing. And it's like sometimes you just need to step back and say, okay, but what about me? What about me? What about my centering? What about my understanding? What about my love, my compassion, my brilliance? How do I connect with me? And how do I move forward for me? And that's very important during this time. And really looking at what we love, really looking at what brings us joy, and just soaking in the sun, especially if we're in the northern hemisphere. Summer is here. Soak in the sun. Take it in. Even if you're in the southern hemisphere and it's bright, it's sunny, go outside. In a nice cozy sweater, but go outside. Soak in the sun. It rules you, Leo. It does. And it guides you and it empowers you. And it's bright and it's bold just like you are. And can be center stage of everything. This is the time where you need to feed your own nature. You need to feed what makes you you. And not hide away or be embarrassed or think, okay, well, that's for another time. Or, it's not the wisest move to really embrace my heart or what I love and where it is that I want to be. And Spirit's saying, it is time. It is absolutely time. And you're going to be surprised at what comes forward from it. But you also need to rest. You also need to be kinder to yourself than you are being. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. We're chasing wealth. And there's nothing wrong with chasing wealth. Money is important. The people who say money isn't important are the ones who usually have it. So here with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, okay, have your goals, set your goals, set the stage, but also pay attention to you. Be in the moment. Don't be so busy always working for the next win, that we don't celebrate the wins now. And we don't see the beauty and the blessings that are around us. There could be just a stress, a sadness, a chaos, or it will be better when. And it's like, well, what about now? What about you? It brings us to our chakra message, which is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. This is soul's healing. We are being given healing, beautiful light. We are being set on a path of a connection with ourselves. That's why they're saying, slow down, slow down. It's like a little kid running, right? When they run so fast and they trip over their own feet. Slow down. It'll be just as much fun. But it doesn't have to be so chaotic. It doesn't have to be so fast. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Four of Cups. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love. We're very busy looking at things one certain way. And this certain way, we're thinking, okay, this is the answer. And what is going to kind of take us out of our comfort zone? What's going to open up the door? It feels like a burden. It feels like, oh my gosh, what are you making me look at now? And Spirit is saying here, no, connect. It is important. And I'm trying to guide you, right? Spirit is saying, I'm trying to guide you. But are you listening? Your angels, your spirit guides, they're tapping you on the shoulder all the time, Leo. It's really quite beautiful. Are we listening? Are we connecting? That's going to be the powerful thing. And that's going to be the question here. Okay. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. And may blessings always be with you.